What is up? Oh boy. Oh man. Let's get right into this review tonight for SmackDown Live. This SmackDown Live was simply atrocious, man. This SmackDown Live was absolute just atrocious. This was an abomination tonight on SmackDown Live. This show was an abomination. This show sucked. This show had absolutely nothing. If you were asleep by 10 o'clock and you missed SmackDown tonight, I applaud you, ladies and gentlemen. I applaud you. If you missed SmackDown Live tonight, you missed absolutely nothing. You missed nothing. So let's get right into this review tonight for SmackDown. Let's get into this review tonight for SmackDown Live. To kick off the show, we had Miz TV with Miz and Morrison. Hey, hey, no, no. And we had Otis on Miz TV tonight. Do you care about Miz TV with John Morrison and the Miz? Do you care? Do you care about Miz TV kicking off SmackDown Live with Otis, Mr. Money in the Bank? Do you care? The answer, ladies and gentlemen, is no. So to kick off SmackDown Live, we had Miz TV with John Morrison and we had Cemetery Silence John Morrison and The Miz. Hey, hey, no, with Otis at Mr. Money in the Bank. They come out making fun of Otis, calling him a goof, calling him stuttering, calling him just all kind of names, making fun of him. I don't care about this, guys. I just don't care. You have Mr. Money in the Bank being made fun of by John Morrison. You had Mr. Money in the Bank being made fun of by Mr. John Cemetery Silence John Morrison and The Miz. Do you care about you care about Miz TV with Cemetery Silence John Morrison and The Miz with Mr. Money in the Bank? Do you care? The answer, ladies and gentlemen, is no. I do not care about Miz TV. I simply do not care. And then we had the first round. We had the first round of the Intercontinental Championship tournament with Elias versus King Corbin. This match was all right. It didn't last very long. King Corbin gets rolled up by Elias, and Elias advances into the first round of the Intercontinental Championship tournament. So there you go. King Corbin gets rolled up by Elias tonight on SmackDown Live, and Elias advances into the first round of the Intercontinental Championship tournament. And then we got Dana Brooke versus Naomi. Dana Brooke beats Naomi in like three or 4 seconds. So there you go. This match was over quick. And then we had a message by the SmackDown Live hacker again saying the same old thing. The truth will be heard. Yada yada yada. I don't care about this SmackDown hacker. He's been saying He's been saying the last thing. He's been saying the same thing over and over and over the last few weeks. The truth will be heard. I see everything. I am everywhere. Yada yada yada. Do you care about the SmackDown Live hacker? The answer is no. And then we have the Queen, Charlotte Flair, come out. She gets interrupted by Bayley. She gets interrupted by Bayley and Sasha Banks, and I hate, I really hate to say this, but Charlotte Flair cut one of the best promos of the night tonight on SmackDown Live against Bayley and Sasha Banks. This promo tonight that the Queen Charlotte Flair cut against Bayley and Sasha Banks was the best thing of the night. Charlotte was the best thing tonight on SmackDown Live, and that's my opinion. And that's hard for me to say because I'm not a Charlotte Flair fan. Never have been a fan of Charlotte Flair. Sorry, not sorry. But tonight, Charlotte Flair was actually good. As much as it pains me to say that, Charlotte Flair's promo tonight against Bayley and Sasha Banks was actually good. I mean, she called Bayley. I mean, she saw it, and Charlotte said, "You know what, Sasha? Me and you main evented the first two Raws against each other. We main evented, on SmackDown Live. We main evented on SmackDown Live. We main evented on Monday Night Raw against each other. We was the first one to go for the Raw Women's Championship against each other." And Charlotte told Sasha, "Aren't you tired of being in Bayley's shadow? Aren't you tired of being Bayley's lackey?" I mean, Charlotte cut a pretty good promo on Sasha and Bayley tonight. And you can see the form starting to crack because Charlotte was speaking the truth. That's all Sasha is. She is Bayley's lackey. I mean, Charlotte spoke the truth. Sasha is in Bayley's shadow. I mean, she really is. I mean, and Charlotte, I hate to say, was the best thing about SmackDown tonight. And then we get a backstage segment with Otis and Mandy Rose. We get a backstage segment with Otis and Sheamus. We get a backstage segment with Braun Strowman. We get a backstage segment with the Forgotten Sons. And then we get Braun Strowman looking for a tag team partner to go up against Cemetery Silence, John Morrison, and The Miz in the main event of SmackDown Live. And then we get Daniel Bryan versus Drew Gulak in the first round of the Intercontinental Championship tournament. Drew Gulak and Daniel Bryan was a pretty decent match. It was alright for what it was. It was nothing special. It was okay. It wasn't that great of a match. It was decent for what it was. And Daniel Bryan ended up picking up the win over Drew Gulak, advancing into the first round of the Intercontinental Championship tournament. So there you go. And then for the main event, we have Braun Strowman and Otis versus Cemetery Silence, John Morrison, and The Miz. Hey, no, in the main event of SmackDown Live. And Braun Strowman and Otis pick up the win over Cemetery Silence, John Morrison, and The Miz in the main event of SmackDown Live. And then Otis, when SmackDown Live is fixing to go off the air, Otis teases a cash-in on Braun Strowman for the Universal Championship. So there you go. I'm going to give SmackDown Live a 1 out of 10. SmackDown Live did nothing. This show was god-awful. If you missed SmackDown Live tonight, you missed absolutely nothing. So there you go. If you enjoyed SmackDown tonight, folks, God bless you. If your head was on your pillow at 10 o'clock tonight, I applaud you. I applaud you, ladies and gentlemen. I truly applaud you. Because this show was an abomination. This show was absolute garbage. So, guys, tell me what you guys thought about SmackDown Live tonight down in the comment section below. And guys, if you guys like this SmackDown Live review, make sure you hit that thumbs up and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and turn on that bell for all notifications. That way you guys won't miss an upload or a live stream on my YouTube channel. And I want to say thank you to everybody that's joined the channel. Welcome to my channel. I really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you guys for all your love and support. Hope you guys are having a great Friday night. I love you guys, and remember, take care of each other, look after each other. And I'm out, and I'll talk to you guys later. Much love from me to you. Have a great night. Peace.